We're back again. I'm so glad you came. I'm Peter Alsop. And today on our Songs to Chew episode, I'd like to play the title cut from my Draw the Line album. This one came out in 1980, and the news back then was full of things going on that needed to be changed, in my opinion. Seemed like we were all headed down a road that wasn't very caring about the quality of life for most of the people on the planet. I think being alive is not just about having a job to make money. I think it's about the quality of our relationships with others and primarily with ourselves. And when this album came out, Ellen and I had just had our first daughter, Megan. She was 3. Having her changed my priorities and my vision of the world. And it hasn't escaped me that many of the issues mentioned in this song that needed changing back then are still with us today. So here, from my 3rd album, is my song, Draw the Line.
Papers on the floor, crayons circled round her. My daughter shapes an intricate design, and she orders me to sit, handing me the blue one. She says, help me, Daddy, help me draw the line. Draw the line, draw the line. We have to help each other draw the line. Draw the line, draw the line. We have to help each other draw the line. The news is on TV. She's asleep upon my lap. Tears jump down my cheeks like counting sheep, like counting crimes. And the worst crime of them all will be tomorrow morning. We'll get up and go to work just like everything is fine. We'll ignore atomic waste, maybe it will go away. And the chemicals we eat don't taste so bad. And our bombs will keep us safe, and our air smells really great. And the old folks in those homes have no reason to be sad. Draw the line, draw the line. We have to help each other draw the line. Draw the line, draw the line. We have to help each other draw the line. My girl could save the whales, if there's any left to save. She'd wonder why the jails are overflowing with the poor. She'd see 99% of our senators are men, and that ego, greed, and money are the causes of our wars. The moon shines like her face, I can't look her in the eye. The owl screams, who leaves this legacy behind? Somehow we've got to stop and start a better world. Oh, help me, child, please. Help me draw the line. Draw the line. Draw the line. We have to help each other draw the line. Draw the line. Draw the line. We have to help each other draw the line. Draw the line. Draw the line. We have to help each other draw the line. Draw the line. Draw the line. We have to help each other draw the line. And the worst crime of them all will be tomorrow morning. We'll get up and go to work just like everything is fine.
We'll get up and go to work, just like everything is fine. There are so many issues that we can chew on in this song, too many to even really investigate any of them deeply. The fact that we have many more women in Congress now is a great stride forward, but still we struggle with an unbalanced gender distribution, with the preponderance of men in both houses of Congress and the Supreme Court. Our need for child care support back in the 70s and 80s is still a major issue for families today. And as that need continues to echo down the halls of time, we see the familiar ugly head of conservative resistance refusing to help college students with their overwhelming student loan debts. The list goes on. Bombings of innocent people around the world, untenable air quality, toxic chemicals in our food and fracked into our water tables, forgotten old people dying in rest homes, blatant racism, the fear, hate, and divisiveness aimed at non-Christians and amplified by our own administration. Shall we go on? We face the extinction of thousands of species of animals, climate change, and hugely destructive and abnormal weather occurrences, overflowing jails and prisons populated mostly by the poor. I've been trying not to use the word unprecedented. Most of us feel like we can't do much to change the direction in which we seem to be headed, especially with a worldwide coronavirus pandemic sweeping through our countries and cities. So I ask myself, and you, dear listeners, where and when do we actually draw the line? When is it time for us individually and or collectively to take action to change the course of human events? Do we need to wait for a leader to show us the way, or are we the leaders? How do we find courses of action that might make some difference in how we all come out of this turmoil and at the same time maintain some semblance of normalcy in our lives? Well, I think all of that is going on right now. I know I've been preparing for and trying to help birth a new nation made up of all its inhabitants, caring for and about each other, sharing information and resources with each other. I think it takes our individual will to work on being more kind and loving in the ways we treat each other, to listen, organize, support women and girls, and boys and young men, to love ourselves enough to take better care of ourselves and our bodies and those in our care. It's part of our humanness to feel the dissonance of not knowing exactly how to proceed and at the same time attempting to find solutions to the problems that arise daily. Understanding that that dissonance exists helps me to be resolute and persistent enough to keep writing my songs that hopefully touch others, that just may get us thinking about what we can do to realize a world that we all want to live in together without having to be constantly afraid of each other. And for me, it's not about just drawing one big line in the sand. Everything in our life seems to be intricately interconnected, so one big line won't do it. For me, it's about getting up every day and making an effort to connect with others, to draw little lines or boundaries daily as I need to, so that I do not whittle away my core values. And I need safe and loving people to support me in those efforts. We hear a lot of unprecedented news these days, and we also know what the word unsustainable means, but most of us in this country have not paid much attention to that word. That easily dismissed word seemed to be meant for other people, not us. So now we must dig into our ingenuity, our creativity, and our intelligence, build up our support networks and systems, and see what we can come up with that will work for us as we continue. I believe that improving my skills to love others and widen my circle of care is critical for me to find safe passage through the obstacles we currently face. How about you? Where do you draw lines in the sand? What loving skills do you want to build and embrace? I kind of wish this was a town hall so I could hear from each of you right now. Please take that as an invitation to drop me a note on my Facebook page, We Like Peter Alsop, or email me at peter@peteralsop.com. Or maybe my podcast host, Podbean, has a way you can reach me that I don't know about. Thank you for stopping by. Hug your children and loved ones, and don't forget to say something uplifting and nice and maybe even funny to that person in your mirror. Stay safe. See you next week with another song to chew. Bye for now.